What's up, magnets? Welcome to my first Let's Play Counter-Strike Global Offensive competitive match here on YouTube. So today we are playing Nuke, as always with the P90. As you can see, I'm a real P90 pro sprayer, however you want to call me. 2,300 kills on the stat counter, counting, and today we're going to spray the out of the people. Alright, so I would say, let's go. This is my Steam nick, so if you want to add me, feel free to do it, and let's jump directly into the game. Boom! Next one. I'm just playing against bots. We're actually the people. Okay, that was a real one. Oh, top. Whoa. I'm running out of ammo. Hey. No. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today a really serious topic. So just imagine you do something really important on your computer, like you browse Facebook, you write a Facebook message, then you play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or you play chat roulette. And then boom, Wi-Fi drops and the internet connection is gone. You have to rewrite your Facebook message, probably you miss some important stuff. Then also you lose the Counter-Strike match and you get a ban. And last but not least, you maybe lose your soulmate on chat roulette. Anyway, so that are first world problems. But to be honest, I rely on Wi-Fi on a daily basis and on internet because as a YouTuber, I use the internet more often than I actually want to. And I still have those old Netgear routers. They're like 10 years old. You have seen it in the beginning of this video. And it was time to replace them. So I gave Netgear a call and they were so nice to send me the newest products here and that I can basically use them in my office. Also, it's pretty cool because finally I have 5 GHz Wi-Fi and I can test it with all my test smartphones, which I have right over here. So guys, today we're checking out the new Netgear Orbi system, which you can see right over here. Right now I have a Wi-Fi repeating system right over here, consisting out of 3 routers. If you want to improve your Wi-Fi, you can for sure do Wi-Fi repeating. But the bad thing is that it uses also the Wi-Fi signal to communicate between the routers. And if you don't set up it correctly, then you have to reconnect to a different network and it's kind of annoying. But with Orbi, we have a brand new solution. It's a 3-band system. So we have 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi and we have 5 GHz Wi-Fi. And a third frequency, which is just being used for the communication between the units. So we have here a base station, which is the router, and I have here a satellite, which is basically like a repeater if you would have one at home. And the cool thing is, as I've told you, the frequency between them, so you don't lose any Wi-Fi speeds. I have 30 Mbits. Yeah, that's really sad, 30 Mbits in a big country, not big country, but big city in a small country in Europe. And I pay for the 30 Mbits quite a lot, so more probably than you. I know, once again, first world problems, but anyway, I get here 5 Mbits on my smartphone, 5 Mbits over Wi-Fi on my notebook. This absolutely sucks. And I hope with them I can change that. So let's have a closer look at those units. As you can see, they are really huge. It says here Orbi, so that's the brand new system. Retails for 400 bucks. Yes and no, quite expensive. So you can get a basic route and repeater setup for like a quarter of the price. But yeah, we're testing them out today. So we have the base station, we have here the satellites, and here we have those big power supplies. So they are really huge, and it says here 12 volts, 3.5 amps, and that is around 40 watts, if I can calculate it correctly. And it has 6 antennas on the inside, so actually you should be able to cover an area of around 300 square meters. I'm pretty sure that the old routers don't even cover 30 square meters. Then also something, if you want to improve your connection at home, you could use those power line adapters. So this is basically internet over your power socket. And you have an Ethernet port and this goes straight in your power socket. And yeah, you just have to plug both in, press the button here on the bottom side and boom, there you go. Really simple, and this is the brand new one with 1 gigabit, and I have old ones at home with 100 Mbit, but even they are working really fine. And as long as your house is not super old, you can get some pretty decent results with them. So this is actually needed for our printer because the printer has no Wi-Fi, and I also need to replace that one. Bunch of Ethernet cables, and that tiny thing here is a Wi-Fi dongle. Yes, they got smaller than I've expected. Has here a WPS, some button to press, and that's everything. So just plugged it in directly into your computer, and then I should be able to connect to the Orbi system and also to connect them to my printer, and that goes into my computer, which has no Wi-Fi. So very simple, but let's set it up and let's see how it performs. Alright, so that's it. That's everything we need, and let's go, guys. And yeah, by the way, this is my setup. I know it looks terrible right now. And yeah, another reason why I need to upgrade my network is this thing, this bad boy. It's a, MyCloud. It's a 32 terabyte NAS from Western Digital. I absolutely love it. And a review on this unit will come soon. And there we go. So all the way down to the modem. Woo! Oh, crap. Yep, downstairs, and there we go. So you will just see in a second the crappy router, which I absolutely need to replace. By the way, that's the printer, has no Wi-Fi. It's connected to this Wi-Fi repeater. And there we go. So here is the old Netgear router. So I had basically 3 of them in the office, and here now I have the new Orbi system. What I have to do, this is my modem, and this provider, I should, cover it. Okay, first thing I have to do is get rid of all the Ethernet cables here. So the bad thing is only that I have one Ethernet cable, which I actually need. And you see this old one here has 4 ports plus 1. And the new Orbi system, so the router, has here 3 ports plus 1. So let's see what I have to get rid of. And the first thing I will definitely get rid of is this crappy router. Okay, so here we got the modem. So the blue Ethernet cable is what goes directly here into the Ethernet port on your router. And this is the first thing I'm going to do. So there we go. This is step number 1. Now, as you can see, there are more Ethernet ports. So I now have to think about, what kind of PCs I need wired up. And you also have a USB port here, like you can connect the mass storage. And here we have the sync button for the units, and here the power button, and here we have the DSIM port. And here you can use a paper clip to reset it to the factory settings. So give me just a second. So guys, I will now switch on the Orbi router, and there we go. So it says here wait, and first of all it will light up solid white, then pulse white, then pulse magenta. So as you can see, it looks also pretty decent. I mean, like home decoration. The old one looked pretty crappy, but this almost looks like an Apple product. Okay, I will now put it on the modem and wait a little bit. Well guys, I just tested it. So this is now the satellite, and I plugged it in, and the solid blue means that it's connected and has a perfectly nice signal. And if I now check it here, as you can see, this also means connected. So this looks pretty good, but for the printer here, I have to use the power line adapter, because we still have here a switch, a cable going somewhere to another room, I don't know where, but I still need this. So I will plug this one here out and go in here with power line and go to the router, and this one will be in the first floor, and I will connect the power line to this one too. So let's go up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're now here back on my setup, and as you can see, the satellite is connected. So it should now then start to light up blue. That means that it has a successful and good connection. Well, my NAS is up and running, and it's connected here to the Ethernet port. So on the satellite you have 4 Ethernet ports. I wish you would also have 4 on the base unit. And there we go. So this is how it looks like. And as soon as you're connected over Wi-Fi, it automatically connects you to orbilogin.com, and there we go. So here's the login. So guys, I skipped all the setup and all that because it's super boring. But anyway, once you're connected and all your devices are connected, you will be redirected to orbilogin.com. And this is basically the domain which redirects you to your router. So here, this is where you have to log in with your password you did set up during the setup. And here you can see that we have the basic tabs, which I don't want to cover. So you just see here that your internet connection is good, that your Wi-Fi is up, that there is parental control not enabled, and that there is a guest network. Anyway, we have here advanced settings where you can dig a bit deeper into the settings. And here you have the internet setup. So if you require anything special like to dial in, we have wireless setup, we have guest network, we have here all your Ethernet setup, whatever you want to. For sure, we also have security like parental controls, access control. You can block websites like porn websites, whatever, schedule things, emails. We have the administration in here. We have here also firmware updates. So I think there was an update for both units once I connected it. So as you can see, it's now checking. Okay, no new firmware. That's good. And here we have the advanced settings, like you can switch your channel mode, your region. We have port forwarding for torrents, for, I don't know, gaming, dynamic DNS. We also have here, for instance, IPv6, UPnP, and even VPN service. So it covers everything. Netgear also has included in the old units, but the main thing is that most of the people won't look in here anyway. So most of the people, all they want to do is basically connect it to the power supply, and that's up and running. And this is what you can do with Orbi. And something which is pretty exciting is that there is even an app for iOS and Android. It's called Netgear Genie. And in there you have wireless settings, you have guest access, you can reboot your router, you can share media, and Chromecast support is also in there. You have a traffic meter, like if you don't have a flat rate, if you want to limit traffic to some clients. We have turbo transfer, ready share, and really cool things which you can just use with one tap. So there are many things. I don't want to go too deep into it because it would make the video too long, but I think it's pretty cool that I can now reboot the router with the app here, and I don't have to go to the IP in the browser, then have to log in and then click reboot, which is really annoying on a mobile unit. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And now let's come to my final conclusion. Well guys, a couple of drinks later, we're now here at the end of this video, and all I have to say is that Netgear's Orbi system is probably the easiest and most convenient system to use. Even if you have no clue what a router is or how your network works actually, you just have to grab the quick starter guide, you have to plug those things in, and then you just connect to the Wi-Fi and you're done. So this is very easy. If you have a repeater setup, there are many things you have to do, like configure both routers, do the sub networks if you have, and it's very complicated, but with that setup, it's very easy. Now, what has been improved? So this is all we're talking about, because this thing here is $400. This is not cheap. So this shouldn't be a promotion, but I think it's great. But the price point, 400, that's almost like my notebook right over here. Anyway, I got 30 Mbits right now on the table. This is definitely good. Before I got 5 Mbits, as you did see. I can get Wi-Fi outside of the office. I couldn't get Wi-Fi before there. Then also in the basement. The basement, now I thought the improvement is better, but probably the walls are really thick. So in the basement, I just jumped from 2 Mbits up to 5 Mbits. So it's also an improvement for just switching the routers, but not a huge improvement. So I guess for that, I will have to use Powerline, because Powerline will definitely work there, but the Wi-Fi signal gets blocked out. Anyway, I can definitely recommend Netgear's Orbi if you want to kind of extend your Wi-Fi, but you don't want to configure anything. And also, it has way better speeds than the repeater setup you did see before. And this is definitely something I will use for the next time. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in a video where I'll just show you some basic things like how to place a router to increase your Wi-Fi signal, how to build a custom antenna and all those things, then leave this video a like and a comment down below on what you want to see or some kind of myth busting or whatever you want. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so you don't miss any content coming on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, guaranteed. And see you very soon in the next one. Have a nice day. I'm Steven from Tech Magnet, and this was the Orbi from Netgear.